Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Ryan Man Breaks. If you are just joining us for the very first time, don't forget, while you're here, give that free subscribe button a good smash for us. It is greatly appreciated. We are up to 103 subscribers at the point of recording this video, so we are on our way to 150. That is the next milestone. We have got a beautiful hobby box with Gunnar Henderson gracing the front of it this year. This is the Topps Heritage 2025 favourite release of the year. Always packs a good punch. I'm going to just wait for a few folks to join the live stream. It's not often that we do a morning break anymore, but it's such a lovely day today. We thought we'd get it done. And I have got a rather poorly daughter home from school with me today, so she's going to be helping by handing out the sleeves and top loaders and stands if I need them. You can just hear her coughing in the background. So, 2025 Heritage Hobby. Are you okay? Yeah, lovely. There you go. We got somebody. We got one. So, give us a like. Comment, let us know that you're here. It's always nice to be able to break with somebody. I'm going to run through the teams very quickly. Morning, Ben. Nice to see you. Right, so from top to bottom, we've got Graham with the Orioles and Rockies, Luke with the Nationals and Diamondbacks, James with the Braves and the Angels, Andrew, Pirates and Rays, Dave with the Yankees and the Cardinals, Ben Alexander with the Rangers and the Phillies, Andy with the Red Sox and the Tigers, Paul Calvert with the Brewers and the Giants, Alan with the Padres and the Marlins, Logan with the Mariners and Royals, Francis with the White Sox and the A's, Paul Carr with the Dodgers and Twins, Alan with the Mets and the Guardians, Paul Calvert again with the Reds and the Astros, and finishes us off was Lisa with the Cubs and the Blue Jays. So that brings us nicely up to date. We are going to go ahead and break into this one. If everybody wants to say hi to my glamorous assistant, Evie is with me again today. She's off school. She's feeling a bit under the weather.
Hi.
There you go. That disembodied voice had a hand. First time opening this one, so I'm going to be taking my time with the cards, making sure everybody gets to see what their money has bought them. Now, I have seen reports that these card packs are at least easier to open this time around, so that'll be great.
Ooh, snazzy packets.
Snazzy packets. I assume Fran T101 is Mr. Francis Thorne, at a guess. Like I say, I am guessing. It's hard knowing who's who when they come up on the chat. But thanks for giving us a hi. Thanks for joining. Yes, got it right. Excellent. White Sox and A's for yourself, mate. Good luck with this one. Yeah, she's skiving. She was sent home on Monday from school. And the policy is, once you've been sent home, for a specific reason, you need to stay home for 2 days. So this is last day of Paulinus, hopefully anyway, as long as she's better by tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. 8 cards per pack. They are indeed easier to open, so that's nice. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about the top to bottoms, but it is going to be top to bottom, and Tarek Skubal is going to be our first card out for the Tigers. So we've got these blues are coming out of here, there's chromes coming out of here, there's speckles coming out of here, there's all sorts of stuff. More than likely we're going to get a relic, but we might get a real one auto with our fingers crossed. Don't forget, by the way, to let us know how low you think we're going to go. We are on the hunt for a 1 of 1. Our lowest card so far this season has been to 25. That is the James Tylon for the Cubbies. Matt Olson for the Braves. Ty Madden for the Tigers on the rookie card. Out of 5 today. That would be outrageous. There is our father and son big leaguers, Jackson Holiday. Now, that is a Jackson Holiday card. I could be really, really, really pedantic on this one and say that that's going to the Colorado Rockies. But an active player on this one. It is a Holiday card. Jackson Holiday card. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies, and our first sight of blue. It's going to be at least some sort of colour match. It's for the Astros, and it's Mini Jose Altuve. Brent Rooker at the back for the Athletics. Could I have a sleeve, please? Thank you very much. There you go. Jose takes the stage. So I know that these are loaded. I'm wondering if we can do as well as Holland did, at least with our break to date. Although you get a lot more dart throws with a case, I suppose. As Freddie Freeman gets us started on this pack for the Dodgers. Matt Chapman for the Giants. Dylan Cease for the Padres. Shohei Ohtani for the home run leaders is going to take this one for the LA Dodgers. Sean Reynolds for the Padres on a rookie card. Edward R. Murrow, pioneer of radio and TV news broadcasting. So these are going to get randomed out. If we get more than one, I'll probably random as a group. If we only get the one, then we're okay. We'll save space for that, but it is a rookie card at least. Nolan Gorman is our back card. Could I have a sleeve and a top loader, please, my darling? So it's a rookie card. It's a Blue Jays rookie card, and it's Jake Bloss. So we've got a colour match on our speckle blue. And that is a blue, it's a full card. What do you think of his baseball face? Not numbered, the speckles this season, which is a shame, but I think I'll forgive them because apparently you do get a fair few hits on this one. So 2 colour matches to get us started, and Jake Bloss makes his way to the stage. Let's see, we've got, very good baseball face. Brooks Lee on the back with Luis Arraez for the Padres. Nico Horner for the Cubbies. Seth Lugo on the Royals. Anthony Santander, formerly of the Orioles. Justin Verlander. Robin Yount, who absolutely perennial player and card for myself, always comes up. Robin Yount, I seem to pull him an awful lot. It's Jordan Westberg for the Orioles, and Brooks Lee is the rookie card for the Twins. Thank you all very much for taking the time out of your morning schedules to join me here. It is, as always, greatly appreciated. There's Luis Arraez again, getting us started at the front of a pack. Jose Caballero for the Rays on the stolen base leaders. Who is it? Bubba Chandler? No, Chandler Simpson, I believe, for the Rays is going to be an absolute base stealing machine if he gets on. Wilyer Abreu, and his speed is absolutely ridiculous. Brandon Marsh for the Phillies. There's a Dylan Cruz sighting on the rookie card. Well, we've got it twice. I'll tell you what, because we've got it twice. No, this one is a chromed version. No, it isn't. It's a reverse stock. No, it's not. It's not chrome. It's not reverse stock. It's just I don't know, an acetate insert. Can't say I've seen it before, obviously, because I'm just opening these today for the very first time. So if you do know what that is, let me know. I think it might be flip stock. I'm not 100% sure. But that's nice. So, I will decide. Rockies, Orioles. I might send the standard one to the Rockies and this one to the Orioles. But we'll see. We've got another blue just behind him. And it is Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. And this one is a no-brainer going out to Graham Muncy. Congratulations on that one with a Gunnar Henderson. All-star shortstop. Jonathan India for the Royals. Looks weird not seeing him in a Reds uniform. We're up to 5 on this lovely sunny Wednesday morning. Hope the weather's treating you well wherever you are. We've got a little thicky in here, so it's probably going to be another one of our speckles. It is. We've got Vaughn Grissom for the Red Sox. Michael Massey for those Royals. Grant McKay on the Giants. Gio Urshela for the Athletics. Gator Montero for the Tigers. Backwards card is Tarek Skubal. I like these cards. I'm not sure on what they're called, but they are nice. Oh, it's the 76 Players Icons cards. What do you reckon? Do you like it? Yeah. It's a nice card. I'll pop that to one side.
I like the colours on it.
Watching on a sun lounger. Will Warren. Rookie card for the Yankees is our next blue speckle. Lovely pickup, that one. It's had a bit of a shaky one against the Orioles the other night, but we won't mention the Orioles at the minute. We're not doing particularly well. Brandon Drury for the Angels. Watching on a sun lounger is absolutely wild, Ben. Thank you for that. That is commitment. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to make the most of this weather while we've got it. You never know how long it'll last. Here.
Nope.
There's Jose Miranda. Matches the MLB record with hit in 12 consecutive at-bats. Jose Miranda, 2024 record breaker. We have definitely got one of our Chrome cards coming up. It's Brian Bello next. Morning, James. Absolutely lovely day for a break. Do you know what? Because it's sold out, if I feel so inclined, we might actually do our 100 subscriber spectacular maybe tonight. We'll see. We'll see. River Ryan for the Dodgers. Yes, Kev, it is early, mate. But it's nice and early break day. Jake Bloss on his standard rookie card. All-time stars, it's Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. That's a nice one. Tyler Soderstrom for the Athletics on the refractor card there. These, again, are not numbered. It is harder to get numbered cards out of this one, seemingly this season. But plenty of hits coming out of here, at least. And I'll get a stand from my lovely assistant. Thank you very much, Evie.
You're welcome.
Tyler Soderstrom takes his place on the field. There's Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. And Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. I remember when this lad was all the rage for Bowman. So, with the views of today's video, we should manage to blow past 200 hours of being viewed on the channel, which is quite an achievement. Thank you all very much for the time that you've put in to make this a success.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, indeed. Jose Altuve, we've seen him. As Brian Reynolds for the Pirates. Looks like we've got a couple of bits out of this packet coming up, at least. Marcus Semien for the Rangers. So fingers crossed, you never know, we might get that to 5. Blake Snell. We have got a black bordered Pedro Leon, chrome black bordered. Now, he is numbered. He's not to 5, unfortunately. But that is 39 of 76. Look at that beauty. Pedro Leon for the Astros, who always go as one of our randoms. And this time is no different. So let me just double check to see who this beauty of a card is making its way to. I think that's our 3rd break in it. No, 2nd out of 2 out of 3 breaks. Just lately we have pulled a black border card. So that's pretty cool. Heritage Hobby, Astros, Paul Calvert. Congratulations on that one, mate. I'll have a stand as well, please, my darling. 9 of you here on a Wednesday morning. Have you all not got jobs to go to? What is the matter with you? No, I can't thank you enough. This is absolutely wild. Being able to do this. That is one of our... Now, I know that there are a special insert, these ones, aren't they? They're the altered, something like that. So we will put Mr. Betts up on a stage, up on a stand. We're just going to pop him in a standard top loader. Yeah, that's it, the redefined insert. It's a nice insert. And it was something like that. Thank you very much, James. Do you know, I'm going to start giving out packs of cards, or at least cards to people that pull me up on stuff when I'm doing breaks, because I do often miss quite a lot of things. So I'm going to start sending things out to people as thank yous. Brian Reynolds on the blue for the Pirates. Matt Strom for the Phillies. I'll have a sleeve, please. Thank you. So that's 3 blues. We've got 2 blue speckles. 2 chromes. And 1, which I'm still not sure. So if you've got any idea, that is a smooth front, fairly rough back. I want to say flip stock, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I will... Oh, actually, they do sometimes tell you, don't they? Bless you, don't they?
Thank you. Thank you.
No, doesn't actually say. But we'll sort it out. Got to pick your new car up. Ah. Yeah, okay, I guess you can stay here then, can't you? Yeah, it's weird. It's not chromed at all. It's just slippery. Just chrome, not chromed. There's Gunner on a standard. We've got another blue speckle coming out of this one with Pablo Lopez for the Twins. Christopher Morel for the Rays with his cap bands, his whiskers. Isaac Paredes for the Astros. Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers. Zach DeZenzo is a chrome. So yeah, that is definitely different to the that's definitely different to the Jackson. Okay. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, optic. Yes, it definitely does match the optic. So that does make an awful lot of sense. Thank you very much again, James. You are earning your no prize today. Tyler Anderson follows him up on a blue speckle. And Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. That one's going out to the Angels. Congratulations on that one. I believe we're actually picked up this time, the Angels. I'm going to keep this book out, actually. It's very helpful. No, they weren't. James, that one goes out to yourself, mate. Oh, there you go. There's your prize. Tyler Soderstrom. Tyler Anderson. Making mistakes all over the place. I'm excited, you see. I'm too excited. It's gotten to me. All this hot weather and nice baseball cards. The Orioles been awful. Rocky Sasaki for the Dodgers. These haven't been coming out at a great clip, so it's always nice to get that one. Well, there he is. Tyler Anderson. You can sleep well tonight, mate, knowing that he will be on his way to you. Rocky Sasaki for the Dodgers. The all-time leaders. This one is Stan Musial. Eric Wagaman for the Angels. Daniel Schneemann. It's a cool name. Daniel Schneemann for the Guardians. There is a Mel Ott on the all-time stars.
Ooh.
There's Tarek Skubal again. Jackson Merrill on the cup card.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
It is. And Max Fried for the Yankees. Now that feels like it was a dry pack, but it also feels like that Merrill's something. So as always, I am going to go back through the cards, obviously, and we will decide. We will decipher and find out all the short prints and missed bits, because I always miss something. Here's Jake Eder for the White Sox. Otto Lopez for the Marlins. Key Brian Hayes for the Pirates. Jonathan Clase for the Blue Jays. Griffin Conine for the Marlins. Randy Arozarena for those Mariners. And another blue. This one is Mike Yastrzemski. Let's see. Andrew Heaney for the Rangers at the back. Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. And I'll have a sleeve, please, darling. Thank you very much. And a... Not for that one. Can I have a stand, please? Thank you, darling. Mike Yastrzemski takes his place on the stage. 9 of you here is absolutely wild. Although, I guess most of you here have already subscribed. So that is a huge thank you to all of you. If you haven't, by the way, if you're here for the first time, if you haven't subscribed, please do smash that subscribe button. It is 100% free. Luis Matos for the Giants. We got Yogi Berra on the all-time stars. There's Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Brian King for the Astros on the rookie. Chris Sale takes this one for the Braves. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Rocking that lovely tash. And Gio Urshela for the Athletics on the speckle. While Duke Ellis brings up the back on the rookie card. We will have a sleeve, a top loader, and a stand, please, darling. Yep, so it's more than likely a relic coming out of this box. There are chances of real one autos. We have been very fortunate lately with hobby boxes delivering autographs instead of relics, but we will have to see if our luck continues today. Michael Kopech. There's Luke Weaver. Yariel Rodriguez. Will Smith. Tyler Fitzgerald. That's another one of our optic cards. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies is a rookie. Yeah, I looked into it actually while I was doing it. It is just a base, unfortunately. Does look pretty SP, doesn't it? When you consider everybody else's images. Hunter Brown and Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. Yeah, it's a very nice looking card, that one. The Alcantara. Good rookie to keep as well, because the Cubbies are performing well this season so far. Very smart on the Alcantara. Framber Valdez, the Franimal for the Astros. Mitch Keller. We are looking out for anything Skeens. He's not been coming out of here very readily. So let's hope that we find something Skeensy today. There's Nando. So father and son, as was. This one's going to Darren Baker with the Nationals. I've made that hill. I'll have to live on it, won't I? Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. League losing Rockies at the minute. There's Will Warren on his standard card, and it is Stan Musial on the blue. That looks really smart in the blue. I'm not overly fond on the black and white version. Mark Vientos for the Mets at the back. But that looks really, really cool on the blue and the blue version.
Oh wow, that is really cool.
Big fan of that one.
Me too.
Yeah, lovely card that. So we are past the halfway mark. We're 26 minutes in. We have got our auto or relic still to find. Fingers crossed for that real one. As Colton Cowser for the Orioles gets us going. It's Tristan Casas. Sally Perez for the Royals. Edwin Ucheta for the Rays. There's Lawrence Butler. That's a cool looking card. Anything colour-wise for Lawrence Butler would be really cool. But we've got Sean Reynolds on our optic. And Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies is our blue speckle. Emmanuel Clase for the Guardians at the back. So, can I have 2 sleeves, 2 top loaders, please, and 2 stands? We'll do them one at a time. Sean Reynolds for the Padres is first up on a rookie card. And next, Ezekiel Tovar, whose star is unfortunately fading on that Rockies team. But I still think there's a good player in there. Look at that. If you're questioning, by the way, to get a box of this or not, it's still at a really good price. And, well, it speaks for itself. The hits that are coming out of here are plentiful. We have only got one number, but the amount of speckle, chrome, optic, blues, whatever you want to call them, it's just lovely. It makes it well worth it. Yeah, maybe so, mate. We'll see. We'll see how the Rockies do. Edmundo Sosa for the Phillies. Mitchell Parker for the Nats. Mike Burrows on the Pirates card. There is Darren Baker, son of the legendary Dusty, for the Nationals. Andres Jimenez for the Blue Jays. Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Lemont Wade Jr. for the Giants. And Corbin, our friend, Holland Winfield Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, absolutely. They've got a good core of a team there. They just need to, yeah, as you say, get it together. Raisel Iglesias, our favourite man from Heritage High Number. Colt Keith for the Tigers. Cade Povich for the Orioles. Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. That's going to be a big name for them going forward. There's a lot of hopes on Shea Whitcomb. Mason Montgomery for the Rays. Eugenio record holder Suarez for the Diamondbacks. That is a banger. It's only in a blue, but It's a colour match rookie, Roki Sasaki. Thank you very much for that one. That one's going out to the Dodgers. We're a late pickup in this one. Paul Carr. Congratulations on that beautiful colour match Roki Sasaki.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty.
That is, yeah, if you're going to get a blue, get a colour match. If you're going to get a colour match, make it a very relevant, very collectible rookie card.
We've only got 2 top loaders left.
Nope, we've got boxes of them, darling. Don't you worry. Spencer Horowitz for the Pirates rounds out that packet. So what we got? We've got 8 packs left and lots to find. I can see a particularly thick pack coming up. At $25 straight away for that Sasaki. Keep hold of him. He's going places. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. Luis Castillo for the Mariners. Lance Lynn, Cardinals. That's Will Benson for the Reds. Carlos Santana. Oof. Oh, we've got a blue speckle coming. There's a Paul Skeens card. There you go, Andrew. We've finally pulled something Skeens for you. And a blue speckle. It's a Nationals card. It's Mackenzie Gore. The Skeens I am going to... Yeah, I was just about to say that one, James. Juan Soto for the Mets. That Skeens card is a 25th anniversary card, so we are going to sleeve that one up and treat it very nicely as well. As Mackenzie Gore makes his way into his sleeve. And... top loader. Yeah. Nice insert, that. It's a clean-looking card. Reminds me of Stadium Club, actually. A little bit, anyway. Yep, there you go. 25th anniversary card. No, absolutely not, mate. Your help is invaluable, and it is every single time as well. I just couldn't get the words out quick enough. Your fingers are quicker than my mouth, which sounds absolutely disgusting, actually.
Kind of does, actually.
Yeah, it does. So if you're looking for fun out of a product, if you're looking for hits, if you're looking for just a good time, I can highly recommend this one. It is a great one. Yeah, no, it's a facsimile auto, mate. So it is just printed on there. Oh, I'd have gone absolutely wild if that was a real one. Paul Skeens autograph. Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox. Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. Zebby Matthews on the Twins. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Anthony Rendon. Is that his last Angels card? Our optic is Justin Verlander for the Giants. Shane Bieber for the Guardians is just behind him. And Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. Thank you. We've got our sleeve. Our loader. I will get some more top loaders. Can I have a stand, please? Thank you, darling. There we go. As promised, another pack of top loaders. I think he's a benefit scammer in this life, to be perfectly honest with you, mate. He's robbed the Angels of a living for these past few years of his life. In it, yeah, it's crazy. How long's he been there? Because I think he's only played a full season's worth of games. It's absolutely mental. Wilson Contreras for the Cardinals. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but there is my daughter's Cardinals jersey at the back. She's very happy with her jersey. That's my son's. Yep. What was that, Dylan?
I really like it.
Absolutely. That's my son's Sugarland Space Cowboys. And just to the left is my wife's Corpus Christi Hooks jersey. I am currently wearing my Everett Aqua Sox jersey, which you may have seen from a previous unboxing video. Wilson Contreras for the Cardinals again, has Corbin Burns for the Orioles, Mason Wynn for the Cardinals on a cup card, Nolan Schanuel for the Angels, there's Kai Bush for the White Sox, Xavier Edwards for the Marlins. Our blue is Ryan Pepio for the Rays, and Spencer Schwallenbeck for the Braves at the back. And we have got quite a few packs of cards still to go through. We've got 5 packs still to go through. We are running out of stands. That is how good this release is. If you are curious, I don't have any more of these hobbies. I do have a blaster and a mega that is going to be making its way into one of these breaks very soon. So keep your eyes out on Ryan Man Breaks on Facebook. Lou Bob for the White Sox, Rhys Hoskins for the Brewers, Rhett Lauder, look at that for a serious face. How's that for a serious face? For the Reds. Still no sign of Ellie De La Cruz, but we do have Joey Ortiz for the Brew Crew. That's Christian Yelich, also for the Brewers. George Eastman, the Kodak founder and entrepreneur. So that one will also be randomed out. There you go. Any colour on Lawrence Butler is good colour. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays. The A's, Francis. Congratulations on that one, mate. That is a lovely looking card. A player with a huge ceiling.
Ooh, that's cool.
Look at that drip. Lovely. Right, a stand, please, my darling.
Well, we've got 2 more stands left.
2 more after this one. Golly gosh. We'll have to start doubling some up. Where can we double up? Let's take blues. There you go. That's freed up 2 more stands because we've got 4 packs left. Still looking for our auto or patch.
We've got some pretty cool cards there.
Some lovely looking cards, right?
Yeah.
Josh Lowe for the Rays gets us started. William Contreras for the Brewers. Left to right on this one is Tarek Skubal again for the Tigers. There is Aaron Judge, Mr. Home Run. Christian Walker for the Astros. Bo Naylor for the Guardians. Jake McCarthy for those Diamondbacks. And Luis Hill for the Yankees. Another dry pack. So that's, I think that I remember anyway, that's only 3 from the entire box. Everything else has had something to write home about. That's Jace Young on the back, but we're going to get started with Royce Lewis. Hunter Fiducia for the Dodgers.
Almost out of sleeves.
Yeah, don't worry, we've got bags of those as well.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Tobias Myers. Sonny Gray. Albert Suarez is our Chrome. I'll have another top loader if you please, my darling. And we've got a stand. Albert Suarez for the Orioles on our Optic. I think that's just a more apt name for that. Thank you very much for the heads up on that one, James. Otto Lopez for the Marlins is our blue. We are going to pop him over here as Jace Young picks up the rear of the pack. 2 packs left. Have we left it to last pack magic once again? Maybe, unless there's a real one out of here.
I hope so. I've got my fingers crossed.
She's got her fingers crossed.
On both hands.
There's stuff coming out of here at least. Gustavo Campero. Matt McLean. Nationals. Father-son. So this one is going to Vladdy. That's going to be going to the Blue Jays. Let's go for a real one. Maybe. Kenley Jansen. Bryce Turang. Look at that for a bit of colour. You're not going to believe it. 150. 67 out of 150 on a colour match. Bryce Turang for the Brew Crew. That is an outrageous little hit. Our second numbered card out of here. James, I almost don't want to show anybody this next card. So, right. Edwin Ucheta for the Rays is another beautiful colour match on that one. The Brewers were a pickup by Paul Calvert, who is sweeping in this. The Poles have done well for themselves.
Sleeve that a top load?
Oh yes, please. A sleeve and a top loader. Yeah, we've seen Cubs. You've got a good Cub already out of here, Lisa. You got a Kevin Alcantara on a optic insert. But that is beautiful. Rays card. Thank you, my darling. Ozzy Albies was our next card. And lo and behold, it's a real one. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs rookie card. Autograph. Congratulations on that one, Lisa. Take the last spot in the break, and that's what it's all about. We have kept our streak going. These hands have stayed hot at least in terms of getting us an autograph out of here.
I knew the double fingers crossed would work.
Yep, that's it. You got my daughter to thank for that one, Lisa. We had a 1 out of 1. Well, we had a one shot at that one. One throw of the dice, one throw of the darts. And we did manage to get an autograph out of here. So that is very cool. Kedis Mead for the Rays. It wasn't quite last pack. The second to last pack will do. Walter Pennington for the Rangers. Manny Machado for the Padres. Caden Danner for the Angels. Levi Jordan for the Reds. And Tyler Locklear is our last. I would say that that's a refractor card. Jose Siri for the Mets. And Hank Aaron on the all-time All-Stars insert. Could I have one last top loader as well, please? Well, you know what you need to do then, mate. We need to break more of this, don't we? Because I seem to be pulling autos left, right, and centre out of here, out of hobbies just lately. So we'll go back in reverse order with Tyler Locklear for the Mariners, Kevin Alcantara on the real one, rookie autograph, Edwin Ucheta for the Rays, Justin Verlander on the optic for the Giants. Bryce Turang to number out of 150 for the Brewers. Lawrence Butler with some speckle drip there. Paul Skeens on the 25th anniversary insert. Rocky Sasaki was a beautiful coloured match rookie card for the Dodgers. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. There's that man again, Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Albert Suarez, Optic Oriole. Gio Urshela. That's 2 speckles actually for the Athletics. Didn't notice that one coming up first. We got Raft of Blues, Otto Lopez for the Marlins, Stan Musial. The Rays had Ryan Pepio and Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. Sean Reynolds for the Padres. Tyler Anderson, who will help somebody get to sleep tonight. The Angels. Zach DeZenzo for the Astros. Brian Reynolds on a Pirate. Mookie Betts on that cool insert. Pedro Leon got his numbers to 76 for the Astros again. Tyler Soderstrom made 3 inserts for the Athletics. We've got our Optic Jackson Holiday father and son big league card. Jake Bloss on a colour match for the Blue Jays. Altuve on a colour match for the Astros. Gunnar Henderson on the blue for the Orioles. And finally, Will Warren for the Yankees. Thank you very much for sticking with me. It's been a lovely break on a lovely day. If you are considering subscribing, please do. It is free. It is greatly appreciated. And I want you all to have yourselves a lovely day. I will see you all very soon for our 100 subscriber spectacular. Thank you all. See you again. Ta-da. Thank you, darling.